Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Early Edition Spoilers, Drew makes shocking move. General Hospital spoilers find Drew Kane making an unexpected offer during the week of March 18 to 22, 2024, on GH. Take a look at next week with the latest spoilers for the ABC soap. GH spoilers for next week confirm Drew Kane Cameron Matheson presents an offer to Nina Reeves Cynthia Watros. Indeed, this is surprising because Drew can't stand Nina. But, recently, he broke up with Carly Corinthos Spencer Laura Wright. Plus, he let her go from Crimson Magazine. So, he may offer Nina her old job back at a price. On the other hand, now that he's not with Carly, he's free to pursue his vendetta against Nina. So, his desire for revenge might be stronger than ever. Elsewhere, on General Hospital, Maxie Jones Kirsten Storms puts Lucy Herring on blast. Meanwhile, Cody Bell Josh Kelly and Olivia Falconeri Lisa Lo Cicero comfort one another. So, Dante Falconeri Dominic Zamprogna may take a turn for the worst. Later, trouble breaks out during a deception photo shoot. Then, Sasha Gilmore Sophia Matson makes a major decision. After that, Brooklyn Quartermaine Amanda Sutton and her fiancé, Harrison Chase Josh Swickard, are in disbelief. Elsewhere, Laura Spencer Jeannie Francis has something in common with Heather Weber Ali Mills. More General Hospital spoilers tell us someone visits Jason Morgan Steve Burton. Most likely, it's FBI agent John Jagger Cates Adam Harrington. Later, Jason reaches out to Diane Miller Carolyn Hennessy for help. Afterwards, Diane encourages her bestie, Alexis Davis Nancy Lee Gran. Then, Alexis tells her daughter, Molly Lansing Kristen Vaganos about her latest plans. Also, BLQ goes off on Jagger. Plus, Anna Devane Finola Hughes has drinks with Jagger and admits something. Meanwhile, on General Hospital, Dex Heller Evan Hofer confesses something to his girlfriend, Jocelyn Jax Eden McCoy. Later, Dex opens up to Anna and Joss confides in Carly. Elsewhere, Willow Tate Caitlin McMullen does something that worries her. GH spoilers also say that Natalia Rogers Ramirez Eva LaRue gets some insight from Sonny Corinthos Maurice Benard. Then, she discovers something. Possibly, that Christina Corinthos Kate Mansi is pregnant. Additionally, on General Hospital, Sonny has a moment with Tracy Quartermaine Jane Elliott. Then, Tracy sees Cody in a new light. And Marshall Ashford Robert Gossett gets info from Kevin Collins John Lindstrom about his misdiagnosis. GH is dramatic and suspenseful. Don't miss a minute to see what Drew Kane does next and all the other drama in store on the ABC Sudser. In the sprawling landscape of General Hospital, where the pulse of life beats incessantly and the drama of existence unfolds with each passing moment, Drew Kane found himself at a crossroads. It was one of those moments when the weight of the past bore down heavily upon the present, and the future seemed to hang precariously in the balance. Drew had always been a man of action, shaped by his tumultuous history, yet driven by an unwavering sense of justice and integrity. But as he stood in the dimly lit corridor of the hospital, his mind racing with conflicting emotions, he knew that the decision he was about to make would change everything. The air crackled with tension as Drew squared his shoulders, steeling himself for what lay ahead. He had spent countless nights wrestling with his conscience, torn between his loyalty to his family and his duty to the greater good. But now, faced with an impossible choice, he knew that he could no longer afford to remain on the sidelines. The corridors of General Hospital were alive with whispered rumors and hushed conversations, each one a testament to the seismic shift that was about to occur. For weeks, Port Charles had been gripped by a wave of uncertainty, as long-held secrets threatened to unravel the very fabric of the community. And at the center of it all stood Drew, a man haunted by his past and driven by an uncertain future. He had always prided himself on being a man of principle, guided by a moral compass that never wavered. But now, as he prepared to make his move, he knew that he was about to test the limits of his convictions. As Drew stepped into the hospital room, his gaze fell upon the figure lying motionless on the bed. It was his brother, Jason Morgan, a man whose life had been intertwined with his own in ways that neither of them could ever fully comprehend. For years, they had fought side by side, bound together by a bond that transcended blood. But now, as Drew looked down at Jason's still form, he knew that their paths were about to diverge in ways that neither of them could have anticipated. For in that moment, Drew made a decision that would shake the very foundations of Port Charles to its core. With a determined glint in his eyes, Drew reached into his pocket and withdrew a small vial containing a mysterious substance. It was a vial filled with the promise of redemption, a chance to right the wrongs of the past and forge a new path forward. As he uncapped the vial, Drew's hand trembled slightly, the weight of his decision pressing down upon him like a leaden burden. But deep down, he knew that there was no turning back now. He had made his choice, and he was prepared to face the consequences, whatever they may be. With a steady hand, Drew leaned over Jason's bedside and administered the contents of the vial, watching intently as the life-giving fluid coursed through his brother's veins. For a moment, there was silence, broken only by the rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor. And then, as if by some miraculous twist of fate, Jason's eyes fluttered open, the light of consciousness returning to them once more. In that instant, Drew knew that he had done the right thing, that he had given his brother a second chance at life. But even as he felt a surge of relief wash over him, Drew knew that his actions would not go unnoticed. For in that moment, he had crossed a line that could never be uncrossed, setting into motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of his destiny. As word of Jason's miraculous recovery spread throughout the hospital, the residents of Port Charles found themselves grappling with a new reality, one in which the boundaries between right and wrong had become blurred beyond recognition. And at the center of it all stood Drew Kane, a man whose shocking move had set into motion a series of events that would test the very limits of his courage and conviction. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, one thing remained clear: Drew had made his choice, and he was prepared to stand by it, no matter the cost. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, and the choices that defined it. And as Drew looked out across the bustling corridors of General Hospital, he knew that his journey was far from over. For in the crucible of fate, where the past and the present collided with breathtaking force, he had found his true calling, his purpose illuminated by the light of a new dawn. And with each step he took, he knew that he was one step closer to his destiny, wherever it may lead.